Bill O'Reilly here, Thursday, May 23rd, 2019. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. And here's what's happening today in America. Senator Elizabeth Warren pushing another proposal to redistribute wealth to the nation's poor. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez very unhappy with the Game of Thrones finale. Trouble with the border wall. Joe Biden flipping on marijuana legislation. Also coming up, my message of the day on the Trump-Pelosi Brawl. But first, Senator Elizabeth Warren once again pushing her latest economic proposal to transfer trillions of dollars from wealthy Americans to the poor. The far-left plan may sound attractive to some voters, but it ignores some historical trends. The affluent usually find ways to avoid new taxes. The programs always cost more than initially thought. Plus, confiscation of private wealth may very well be unconstitutional. Another liberal person, Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, now complaining about the series finale of HBO's Game of Thrones. Ms. Cortez is unhappy that the male-centric drama portrayed female characters as, quote, overly emotional. The Congresswoman saying she hoped the hit television program would end with, quote, women running the world. Back to the border, where a new report shows the Trump administration has built less than 2 miles of new fencing between the U.S. and Mexico in the fiscal year 2018. The price tag for that, $1.6 billion. White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders saying the figure is incorrect, but she was unable to pinpoint the exact location of any border wall construction. However, the Trump administration claims hundreds of miles of new barriers will be constructed before the fiscal year ends in October. Former Vice President Joe Biden surprised some people this week when he called for the complete decriminalization of cannabis across America. Biden's dramatic turnaround on a substance he once labeled a, quote, gateway drug followed his meeting with a Florida Democrat mega donor who is promoting marijuana legalization. It could be Mr. Biden heard a higher calling in his reversal on pot. Coming up, my message of the day on Trump versus Pelosi. But first, the economy may be growing, but America's trade war with China means there could be financial uncertainty on the horizon. Most experts agree that higher tariffs and trade barriers may lead to market volatility, endangering Americans' retirement savings. You can't let your guard down. You have to protect your family and your finances. That's why many Americans are turning to physical gold and silver to safeguard their retirement accounts and life savings. And a relatively new law allows you to own physical gold and silver as part of your IRA. To get you started, the Hartford Gold Group is giving a free silver coin to all of my radio listeners. If you are listening right now, you can get this free silver coin from the Hartford Gold Group. No purchase necessary. All you have to do is call 877-444-GOLD, G-O-L-D. That's 877-444-GOLD. Give them a call or text to claim your free silver gift for a limited time. 877-444-4653. Call or text today. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day, demonizing Donald Trump. It's been going on for a few years now, and it seems to be the Democratic Party's strategy for the upcoming presidential election. Now, yesterday, Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi told the world that President Trump is, quote, covering up. We don't know exactly what Mr. Trump is covering, but it has something to do with his failure to give financial records to Congress, which is investigating him about everything. Now, almost immediately, Donald Trump said, hey, I'm tired of all this, and I'm not going to work with the Democrats on infrastructure until they wrap up what Mr. Trump calls a witch hunt. So here's what's really going on. The Democratic Party knows the economy is very strong. It also knows that ISIS has been vanquished under the Trump administration. It apparently believes that its policies cannot stand up to the Republican policies. Thus, the election of 2020 has to be about President Trump. The Democrats saying, vote for us, we are not him. That's what this impeachment strategy is all about. There is no way on this earth that the Senate would ever convict President Trump of any, quote, high crime and misdemeanor. It would not happen. Also, the Robert Mueller report suggests the President of the United States did not commit any crime. But the Democrats now have taken that investigation into House agencies under the tutelage of people like Jerry Nadler, who despises Donald Trump. Americans know what's happening. Thus, the impeachment deal may backfire on them, and that's why Nancy Pelosi has not backed it. What President Trump should do if he wants to maximize Republican potential in the 2020 election is elevate himself to a statesman-like countenance. That means this. Yesterday, for example, rather than telling the nation I'm not going to work with the Democrats because they are witch hunting me and it's absurd, President Trump could simply have said, I'm going to put together an infrastructure bill with the help of Republican members of Congress and present it to the country. You Democrats can continue to do your impeachment, your corruption, your allegations. When we're finished, when the Republicans are finished with the infrastructure bill, we'll present it to you. But we really don't need your input because you're not interested in this. All you want to do is destroy me. If President Trump did that, and indeed came up with an infrastructure bill sponsored by the Republican Party, he'd be way ahead in his campaign to be reelected. Now, it's never going to happen that President Trump is going to get respect or credit from either the opposition party or the media. Mr. Trump should accept that. He wants to go down as one of the great presidents. So, work toward it, Mr. President. That's the way to win re-election. Stop the warfare with Nancy Pelosi. That is the message of the day. You can see more commentary on BillO'Reilly.com every night. And I'm there looking at you. I think you'll like it. We hope you check it out. Right back. Everyone has heard of AARP. You may even be a member. What many do not realize is that AARP has become a liberal lobbying group that spends your hard-earned dollars lobbying against things you may believe in and stand for. Thankfully, there is now a conservative alternative, an organization that believes in the sanctity of the Constitution and stands up for the values that make America great. It's called AMAC, A-M-A-C, AMAC, founded by Air Force veteran Dan Weber. For less than $20 a year, an AMAC membership gives you members-only pricing on car insurance, roadside assistance, discounts on hotels, travel, cell phone plans, and much more. Your AMAC membership dollars support the ideals that you may believe in, like protecting our borders with immigration reform, getting rid of Obamacare, and fixing Social Security. So please join more than 1 million fellow Americans right now at amac.us. And yes, I am a member. Please visit amac.us. That's amac.us. Now the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. For many Americans, Memorial Day is the start of summer, but it's easy to forget the important meaning behind the last Monday in May, a time set aside to honor the men and women who died fighting for America. So millions of us are asking, can we give back to veterans this Memorial Day? Please let me tell you about an organization called IndependenceFund.org. Founded in 2007, the Independence Fund is committed to helping our nation's catastrophically wounded, injured, or ill veterans overcome the physical and mental wounds they suffered on the battlefield. The Independent Fund's mobility program, available to vets of all eras, provides wounded veterans the chance to get back outside so they can enjoy the outdoors through a variety of devices that include all-terrain wheelchairs and adapted bicycles. The organization is dedicated to improving the lives of vets and their families through a unique program that provides high-tech, rugged track chairs to injured heroes. To date, Independence Fund has raised more than $68 million and given out more than 2,300 mobility devices to injured service members. For 2019, they're hoping to hand out 44 more, but they need your help. Unfortunately, many severely wounded vets have lost the ability to experience activities they previously enjoyed. Vets who use the all-terrain mobility devices do regain the ability to do the things they love, like hunt, fish, go to the beach. The vets that are devastated by losing limbs, suffering blindness, brain injuries, they're not just physically hurt, but emotionally devastated. I've spoken with dozens of them all across America. I know that these vets feel guilty, that they're burdening their wives, mothers, fathers, and children. You give them these track chairs, and they're mobile again. Each track chair costs $15,000. This holiday weekend, please remember the true meaning of a very solemn day honoring those who died defending this country. Please take a minute and visit independencefund.org. That's one word, independencefund.org, to see how you can help. O'Reilly listeners have donated tens of millions of dollars already to this fabulous charity, but more vets wait. Let's help them. Back after this. My friend Glenn Beck launched realestateagentsitrust.com for a very simple reason: to help you sell your home for top dollar as quickly as possible. His team quickly realized there are 3 keys to success. 1, selling or buying a home is a very complicated process and difficult to navigate, so choose agents with a long track record of success. No part-time or inexperienced agents in their network. 2, market value for your home cannot be calculated using computer models. It takes years of expertise to evaluate your market and to price your home to sell quickly for top dollar. Beck's agents are experts in your neighborhood. And 3, home sellers most genuinely like the agent they choose to trust their home to. That's why we select agents who are fans like you. They do business like you, and they share your values. RealestateAgentsITrust.com was started to help you buy or sell your home fast. Get moving with realestateagentsitrust.com, realestateagentsitrust.com. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.